Hi guys, I'm back with another video and this time it's on Selena Gomez and Hailey Bieber. So recently, Hailey Bieber was asked about her beauty brand and about the competition in the beauty world, and she made a statement: I don't feel competitive with people who don't inspire me. She didn't take anyone's name directly, but people are assuming that it's a veiled shot at Selena and her beauty line. And what Mrs. Gomez did in return was, one second, she said that just leave the girl alone. She can say whatever she wants, doesn't affect my life whatsoever. It's just about relevance, not intelligence. Be kind. All brands inspire me. There is room for everyone, and hopefully we can all stop. So to the left is going to be Hailey Bieber. To the right is going to be Selena Gomez. And then in between it's going to be the energy between them regarding the situation. So what did Hailey mean when she said that she doesn't feel inspired by, she doesn't feel competitive with the brands that don't inspire her? Selena, in her post, the energy between them. Okay, so first Hailey Bieber. 4 of Cups reverse, Knight of Swords, and 2 of Wands. I have a few words to say about that, but first let me see how is Selena Gomez feeling. So she is Death card upright, and 3 of Wands reverse, and Knight of Wands reverse. The energy between them. Okay, Wheel of Fortune, 6 of Pentacles, and the Magician card. So Hailey Bieber showing up as 4 of Cups reverse and Knight of Swords and 2 of Wands. Okay, so what's going on is that, so 4 of Cups is disappointment, okay? And I think this disappointment is obviously from where it all started, that the world thinks, and she also knows that she was the second choice, right? Yeah, Selena Gomez was the first one. She has let go of that disappointment, that I was not the first choice. She's like, okay, fine, it's okay. All of us are not the first choices of our current partners, and that is fine. So I think this is a very healthy mindset. So she's like, it's fine, I accept my partner's past, that, you know, I was not the first choice, and she's well aware of everything. Justin and her are very communicative with each other. She knows, and she's fine. She you know, it's a very healthy way to look at that situation. That, so this is her conclusion with respect to Selena and Justin. I was not his first choice, and that's fine, but it's in the past now. So this is that. Knight of Swords is her being, I won't say this is anger, but when anger is channeled in a good way, it's a very Martian sort of energy. It's like I will go and defend stuff, okay? So, but what she's defending is her brand. This is 2 of Wands. 2 of Wands is not a person who's stuck in the past. 2 of Wands is a person who has projects lined up. They have a thing they want to achieve. So I think with her brand is Road, right? So with Road, she has things planned for it, you know. She is in a businesswoman, boss lady energy right now. She's not stuck on, you know, she's like, it's fine, that is my past, that I was not my husband's choice, but that will not be the only thing that I will be remembered as. She's fired up, she's very passionate, and she's all about her business right now. And I think it's also motherhood. So she's like, I have my whole life set up in front of me, and I have my whole life ahead. She's in a very positive mind space. She's like, and so what she wants to be separated from this identity that people have given her, that Justin doesn't like her. It's not giving that I want to prove to people that I am his wife, you know. I think she was there in the past, but she's not there anymore. She's like, I'm a mother, I have my brand, and there are more things that you can talk about me rather than talking about that. So when she made that statement, she was like, it's fine, you did this to me, but you will not be doing this to my brand. When she said that I am not competitive with the brands that don't inspire me, is because she is not interested in being she wants her brand to do well. She wants her own brand to do well. She wants Selena's brand to do well. She doesn't want competition to exist between them. She doesn't want that she doesn't want any connection between their brands, and that is why she said it. And when she says, I don't feel inspired by other brands, if you're saying Selena's brand, it's because she doesn't want to be compared. She's like, you compared me to Selena, that's fine, but don't compare my brand to Selena's. But she doesn't mean that Selena's brand is bad or my brand is good, so don't compare them. She's like, just don't do it. You don't have to do it. She's in that energy. And all of this shifted when she accepted that that's fine, I accept my partner's past. She was an important part of his past, and I was not his first option, and that is fine. So many people are married to other people, and their first options were not the ones that they chose. And she's like, that's fine. It's like, it doesn't mean that people can take this away from me, that I am his wife. Just because I wasn't his first option doesn't mean you get to minimalize my identity in this world and in his life. You don't get to control that, is basically where she is. She's like, other people also have options and they don't end up with those people, but you move on. Why are you not able to move on from his situation, this thing? So many people have been in love triangles. It's not the first one, but why aren't you letting go of this? So she's like, now she's defensive about it. She's like, I will not tolerate this. I will not give you any reaction to join me with her in any way. And you did this to me, but you will not do this to my brand. You put me in competition with her. I did not want to compete, but you did it, and I was naive back then, but this will not happen to my brand. I'm moving on, and I will show you that I'm moving on. And you need to stop asking me questions about this. This is where she is. Okay. Now, Selena. Selena shows up as Knight of Wands. It was in reverse, sorry. Knight of Wands reverse, 3 of Wands reverse, and the Death card was upright. So it was like this. So what's going on with Selena is that Selena has gotten married. Before her marriage also, like, she's in a long process of transformation, you guys, okay? She's healing. So what happens during healing is that you get triggered by stuff. Your triggers come up in front of you. And what happened was that Hailey Bieber giving this statement might have triggered Selena Gomez. But just because Gomez got triggered doesn't mean that Hailey meant bad. Her cards show she didn't mean in a bad way. And she also thinks that Selena should be on her page. Like, I'm trying to create distance between us and our brands, and I think you should be on the same page with me as well. I think this would have been better. You know what? It's like if Hailey Bieber had talked to Gomez about this, or maybe their teams had talked, then Selena would not have reacted. But if they would but Hailey could not have predicted that they would ask me like this and I would have to respond. Obviously, she can't see the future. So what happened is that this statement that Hailey made triggered Selena, because Selena is in a state of transformation, and when you're going through transformation, obviously triggers come up in front of you and your emotions are heightened. And three of wands in reverse is like there are obstacles in front. And what is going on with Gomez is whatever she does, whatever she's trying to do, because she's not meant to do those things. She is not meant to do those things, whatever she's doing. Because of that reason, she feels obstacles in everything she does. It's like, she's like, things are not going my way. This is not how I want things to go. Of course they're not going to go your way, because you're in transformation, you're in a process of transformation, and obviously the things that are leaving your life are bad things for you, and she's having trouble with them. Because for some reason she sees things slipping out of her hands as losses, because it's like she's Cancer, right? She's Cancerian. So Cancerians are like that. She has built this mindset in her brain, and now because things are being shook up in her life, that she feels like everything is hard for me. Of course it's hard for you. It's healing. Healing is a pain in the ass. Healing is tough. So because of that reason, her emotions are heightened, and she doesn't have control, and she also has bipolar, right? So obviously it's a lot for her. And Knight of Wands is obviously being impulsive and reckless and angry in all the wrong ways. How Hailey showed up as she was angry, but she is defensive. She's like, I have a mindset, a philosophy to defend, and I have a reason to be defensive over here. She's defensive with a cause. Selena is defensive without a cause. She is annoyed because her emotions are not in her control. She's annoyed by that. So, and also she got married. So because of that reason, her happiness might be peaked right now. Nothing is going as her way. And she's mad. And in that, Hailey said this and it triggered her, but Hailey did not mean bad. And why I can say Hailey did not mean bad? Because the energy between them is this. Wheel of Fortune. This cycle has to close. And you know why this cycle has to close? Because one person has raised their vibration. Hailey Bieber has raised her vibration. She's no longer resonating on the level of Gomez. And you know how she raised the vibration? Because she accepted the brutal truth that I was not my husband's first choice. Maybe she was struggling with that in the past, but now she has accepted it. And that truth acceptance, because acceptance is the only way to set yourself free of anything. And she has done that. She has done that. So now she is no longer on the same low vibrational sphere as Gomez. And obviously, when one person outgrows the other person, so Hailey looks at Gomez like, you're just starting shit, you're just creating drama. If you had one little sensible pea in your brain, that you would see what I'm doing over here, but you're not seeing what I did. So she's like, you can create your drama, I'm not going to respond, but I will respond whenever they come at me or my brand, or the fact that I am now a mother. Her motherhood has made her see that there are things in her life that she has to defend. Yeah, she's no longer the same person. She's no longer a girl, she's a woman now. So Wheel of Fortune, the cycle has to close. Universe has decided this contract is done between them. Gomez should stop starting shit. And then Six of Pentacles. Six of Pentacles is, universe says that you need to close this because you need to form a supportive relationship. at this point, this is support, this is partnership. This is, you know what this means is that either you, if you're in a low vibrational energy, then you know, like how this is a beggar, right? Now I don't mean to say that anybody is a beggar over here, so I'm trying to say it in a normal way. When you suppose, let's say that this is a low vibrational person, this is a high vibrational person. So if you're a low vibrational person, then be graceful and accept the truth that the other person has accepted to raise their vibration. Selena has to accept that, yes, I was his first choice, but I can't force things to go my way, you know. I can't keep on holding to things and letting them hurt me, because Hailey is showing grace now. So the only choice Selena over here has to accept the grace. Hailey genuinely wants things to be normal between them, and I think Hailey has tried also, and I think they were normal for a while. But then, you know, like things happen and Hailey's like, I'm not doing them, can't you see, media is doing it. And when they come to me and talk to me about my brand, of course I'm going to be defensive about it, but it in no way means that I'm saying something to you. But you should understand my place also. Hailey thinks that I am tired of understanding you. Can't you understand me? And she's like, if you don't understand me, then that's your problem. You're triggered, not my business. But she's not provoking Gomez. She's just defending her truth, and she has all the right to do that. Honestly, I'm team Hailey here. But I also understand Selena. But everybody understands Selena. But Selena's not understanding everybody. That's a problem. When you're a low vibrational person, you accept the grace. And when you're a high vibrational person, you show charity to others, because that is the only way to form a supportive relationship, a partnership, you know, a helping environment. And you know what, with the magician card over here, this is what they both have manifested. This is what they both have manifested whenever they are in their high vibrational zones. It's just Hailey is operating in her high vibrational zone right now, so this is basically Hailey's manifestation. But Selena, because this shows us the energy in between them both, so this is both of their manifestation, that one day, you know, we don't want this drama to exist in between us, but it's just that when one person is operating in the high vibrational zone, the other person is not. And when Gomez is, you know, like that, then Selena, Hailey is not. So it's that imbalance. And right now, because Selena is going through her transformation, so every emotion of hers is heightened right now, and she thinks it was a trigger, but it wasn't. And I think maybe with a little bit of communication or clarification in between their teams, this can be sorted and this can be avoided from the next time, because Hailey did not mean any harm over here. I don't see any harm. Neither is Hailey wrong. She's defending her brand. Neither is Selena wrong. She got triggered because she is undergoing her transformation. And both of them want the cycle to be closed. Now see, you know, there'll always be bad blood between them. But it doesn't, one thing that they're both wanting is that they both don't want the public to keep on repeating this over and over again. They both want the cycle to be stopped. It's like at some point the media has to stop talking. Other people have also had, you know, worse situations than us. There have been terrible situations in Hollywood. Why is the public so stuck on this one? They both want the cycle closed. It is their manifestation. But do I say that they're going to be best buds and buddies? No, that's never going to happen, obviously. But they both want grace in this situation.